Hey! I have never gone live before, but I had to give you guys a explanation of what is happening with me lately. I'm having issues trying to upload videos and edit them even, and it's because my storage is full. So I tried to do this makeup tutorial for you guys, and it was a no makeup look, and I was so bummed because I really wanted to post it, but I had no storage whatsoever. So I'm just like, how am I gonna do this? And so I have to delete a whole bunch of videos and pictures and things, and I'm so frustrated. Has this ever happened to you guys before? Let me know in the comments below, and just you know, if you guys, any of you guys have advice on how to, because I really want to. I really want to get better at YouTube, but I just feel like every time I try to upload something, something goes wrong, and I really could use some advice. So if you guys have any advice, I just really, I would appreciate it, because it's so frustrating when you're trying so hard to do something, and all I'm trying to do is like bring joy into the world and start this hobby, this amazingly fun hobby of doing vlogs and makeup tutorials on YouTube. And sometimes it just gets, I don't know, it gets frustrating, that's for sure, because I've tried multiple times to upload certain videos, and my makeup tutorial, my first makeup tutorial that I put on YouTube, it was it was so long. So if you guys have any ideas or thoughts about like getting your tutorials like to be shorter, because I wanted it to be personal. This last tutorial, like, I wanted to talk to you guys about how I did my makeup and everything, and I guess I could do that now. I have my makeup on though, so I was gonna do it in front of you guys as a makeup tutorial, but it just didn't work out. But I guess I'll do that now. I mean, what's the harm? This to me is a natural-ish makeup look, even though it looks 100% like a makeup. It just looks like makeup, straight face, like makeup, not no makeup look, because that's what I was trying to do, is a no makeup look. I used eyeshadows from, actually, yeah, I used eyeshadows from this wonderful, amazing palette called the Sweet Peach Too Faced palette. It smells so good, and it's so amazing. I actually want to eat the eyeshadow. I know you can't really eat eyeshadow, but it smells so good that I want to eat it. I don't know how that happened. But anyways, you can tell I really love this color because I use it all the time to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. That's what I use. And so I used that on my brow bone and my inner corner, and then I used Sweet Peaches and Cream just underneath the brow bone, and then I used Georgia in the crease, and then I used Peaches and Cream again, and that time I took it and I put it on my eyelid. So yeah, neutral matte colors. That's what I think of when I think of no makeup looks. But anyways, yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't do that video. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was talking. I didn't do a voiceover. I've never done a voiceover because I don't have the equipment for it. So I always just do a silent makeup tutorial. And so, yeah. So I was tripping all over my words. I wasn't, doing it very well. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't do it because it was a mess. It was just a mess. And so, anyways, I apologize for not getting that video up, even though it was kind of crazy. But yeah, I used those matte colors on my eyes, and I didn't use any shimmer. It's a natural look, so I mean, it's supposed to be a natural look, but it still kind of looks like, oh, she's got makeup on. Anyways, I guess that's what it's called. No makeup look. I don't know. Anyways, let's see what I did. I took, after that, I put on my foundation, because that's my routine. I put my foundation on after my eyeshadow and my moisturizer and all that good stuff. I always use this stuff for my primer, and then I always go in with my, where is it? This is when I just lose my mind because I can't find stuff. Okay, then I go in with this, which I use this as my eyeshadow base all the time. And then I go underneath the eye because the dark circles are bad. They're so bad. But yeah, NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector in Fair, because I am very fair skinned. Then I took, what else did I do? After I got my foundation all over and on my neck, because I blend it onto my neck, because I don't know if you guys know, but your neck is paler than your face. So if you blend it on your neck, like from your face to your neck, it makes it a lot more seamless and it flows together, if that makes any sense. Anyways, so I like to contour my face, and my face is contoured right now. It's very contoured. I go in with my amazing blushed neutrals, and I always use this color because it's a really nice contouring color, I guess. It's really dark, but it just gets those cheekbones to look just on point. Yeah, it does. Anyways, so yeah, and then after that, I took this very light blush, and on my skin, my pale skin, it looks good. It looks like a normal, regular color, but on my skin, it's, because I have such pale skin, it looks good. Anyways, other than that, after that, I did my brows. I didn't do too much of the brow. I just did a little bit. I took e.l.f.'s eyebrow kit, and I took a little bit of the gel, and I did it just on the tapering part and the high points of my eyebrows. And then I took the powder and just did it all over my brows. And that's what I did for that. And then I took, what else did I do? I took a really small detail brush. This is Real Techniques detail brush. I took that, and I took Puree, and I took Charmed, I'm Sure. I mixed those together, and I put it on my lash line, as close to the lash line as possible, to just make my eyelashes look a little fuller. So that's why they look a little bit fuller, is because if I didn't have any eyeliner on here, yeah, I do have kind of full lashes a little bit, but I never really use an eyelash curler on mine, and I just, I need all the help I can get with my eyelashes. Anyways, anyways, so I took my mascara, Voluminous. I'm mascara, and I go on my eyelashes this way, and then I go under like you normally do because it coats them very well. So that's what I did for that. And then after that, I always set my nose. I always bake my nose because I'll always be like either in the wet, cold weather, I go like this whenever my nose starts to run. It's just unavoidable in those times for me. So I just bake my nose all the time. I just put on powder with my powder brush, and I just translucent powder, and I just bake it, and then just lightly dust it off. Anyways, I was very frustrated because I couldn't get this video up because of the storage not being the way it was. It just didn't work out. So I was very frustrated, and I don't know if you can see, this is what I used on my lips. Just a lip gloss, just a little bit of lip gloss, just to add a little bit of pink, because that's my go-to color. I love pinks or neutral pinks or buff colors for my lips most of the time. And then if I'm feeling very daring, I go in with purple lips or like crazy colors, because I love me some colors. But I was very upset earlier because I couldn't get the video up, and I just wanted to make this video to apologize to you guys, because it's just so annoying when things don't go as planned, and I'm a girl who kind of flies by the seat of her pants, or you pick up what I'm putting down, okay? I'm not good at wording, but anyways, I sprayed this on my face because I love it. It's amazing stuff, and it smells amazing, and it sets my face. But honestly, throughout this whole thing, I was just so frustrated, and I just gotta let you guys know that I'm sorry for not getting the video up of me actually applying the makeup. I'm sorry that this video is 12 minutes, and I'm sorry that I know I say sorry too much, and a lot of people will tell me, Tori, do not say you're sorry. We're sick of you saying, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be sorry. You're okay. That's what I have trouble with. But anyways, you know, when in times like this, when I can't get things done, I am so determined to get it done. I'm like, yeah, no. You thought you could knock me down, but I'm getting back up. And I like to live that way because, you know, life will always throw you lemons. You'll always have lemons in your life that make you cringe and just make you upset, and you know, you just can't give up. You can't give up. You have to keep going. And even when you think you did a bad job, which I always do this to myself. I always am just constantly being negative to myself, telling myself I'm not good enough, I'm not doing this good enough. Those are really bad things to tell yourself. You shouldn't say that. You should say, no, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get it up, and I am going to try, and I am going to do something that I love to do. You can't let those thoughts rule you. You can't let those negativity, those little, you know, I like to say it like this. I always like swimming against the current of negativity, because there's always a current flowing in this life, you know. I love mermaids. Like, mermaids are my favorite. So using that type of metaphor just really is my cup of tea. Anyways, swimming against the current of negativity You're constantly trying to swim against those negative thoughts that come into your mind that tell you that you're not good enough, that you won't be. You're swimming against that current, and it'll make you stronger. It'll make you stronger if you keep swimming against it and you tell those thoughts, no, you're not going to get into my mind and tell me I'm less than what I am, because you are not less than what you are. You are more than you think you know, and you're loved more than you think you know, and you should just thrive on that and realize that that can't rule you. You can't let it rule you. You are good enough. You have a simple you have something about you that's unique. Everyone has something unique about themselves. And you can't let your negativity for yourself rule you. Those thoughts that you have every now and then that tell you you're not good enough. No, you're more than what you think you are. You can't go back to those negative thoughts and let them rule you, because that's not who you are, and that's not who you were created to be. You were created to be more than what you think you were created for. So just don't let that negativity get to you. That's not good. It's not good for your health. It's not good for you as a person, and it tears you down, and you can't get knocked down by those negative thoughts. Those negative thoughts aren't there to help you, and you need positive thoughts that will help you get to the place that you want to be in life. And I believe that thinking positively will help. And there are problems and issues that I'm going through right now that I just want to give up on certain things. And I was so frustrated about this video because I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to get that video up on YouTube. Well, things sometimes don't work out the way we want them to, but it's not worth getting negative about yourself. You can't go back on what you say. Like, you can't say, oh, I'm going to be happy today, and then once things don't work out, you yell at yourself and say, well, I'm stupid, I can't do this, and I couldn't get this video up, and I couldn't do this, and I couldn't do that. No, those are thoughts that you shouldn't dwell on. Those are thoughts they're just horrible thoughts. You don't need those thoughts in your life. You don't need that in your life. You need positivity. Everyone needs positivity, and I think this world really needs more love and positivity than what it has had, or what people have been putting into the world. You know what I mean? It's not easy to just sit back and think that your life is going to go the way you planned, because let me just be real with you. Life will not go the way you plan it. It won't. It will throw you curveballs after curveball after curveball after curveball, and you're just wondering what is going on and why did this not work out? I planned this. I planned this today. I planned that today. I planned this year. You can't go off of that. Life is going to throw you lemons. You just have to deal with it. And that sounds kind of harsh, but you have to deal with those negative things that are happening. It's the way you deal with those negative things. You can't just go through life and just be brought down by each thing, because then you're going to go downhill, 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 and it will always be like this. Sorry. You'll always go downhill if you keep thinking about those negative things that are happening in your life. You have to move forward, even though you feel like giving up. It's not what we were designed to do. We weren't designed to give up. We weren't designed to fail. We weren't designed to tell ourselves that we were nothing. That's not what we were designed to do. We were designed to shine bright, like stars, like Charisma Star says. shine bright like stars, and be that light in this dark world. So if you're having those negative thoughts, I want to encourage you, because I am going through the same exact thing. I'm going through the same thing as you. Whoever's listening, if you're going through this thing, you're not alone. I'm going through it too. You can't dwell on those thoughts. Those thoughts are not going to get you through this life. They're only going to drag you down. All you can do is pray that you will rise up against these thoughts. Like, you have to pray. Praying is a really good thing to do. I'm a Christian. I believe in prayer. I believe in God, and I believe that God can heal you physically. I believe in the Bible. I believe all that. And I believe that you can be more than what you think you can be. And you can't let those thoughts rule you, because God created you for a purpose. He created all of us for a purpose, and you can't just, you can't dwell on those negative thoughts, because if you sit there long enough, the devil's going to drag you down. You can't let that. You're in a fight. You're in a spiritual warfare. You're in a spiritual warfare against the evil one. The devil is just trying to bring you down. Don't let him. He has no power over you. He can get you out of that. I mean, he can't get you out of that. He's trying to bring you down. God can get that. God's the only one who can get you out of that. And you pray about it and not do anything to stop those negative thoughts. You're not getting yourself out of there. God can do it. God can bring you out of that. And you have to be willing to fight off those negative thoughts as well. It's you and God working together, trying to get those thoughts out of your mind, because those are not of God. They're of the devil, and they're not good for you. So just be encouraged to get rid of those thoughts. It says in the Bible to hold those negative thoughts captive. Like, hold it captive in your mind. You think about that thought. You automatically think, oh, I'm worthless. Then you go, this thought, I am worthless. What does the Bible say about that? What does the Bible say about I am worthless? The Bible doesn't say you're worthless. God doesn't make junk. You just open up that Bible and you read, you can Google what scriptures will coincide with what you're dealing with. That's what I do. At least that's what I do. And you can look it up on the internet if you don't have a Bible, and you can look up those scriptures, and they will tell you something different, something good, because those negative thoughts, they're not of God. Anyways, this video went in a totally different direction than what I thought it was going to go in, but that's what life is like. It just throws you different directions, and it gives you curveballs, and you just don't know how you're going to deal with all of it. But anyways, and I'm just tripping all over my words. I'm so bad at trying to, when I'm talking out loud, it's just so hard. But when I'm typing on the internet, I feel like that helps get my thoughts to the right place. And I feel like God kind of helps me with that a little bit as well. So anyways, I am sorry that I didn't get the video up. And I'm not worthless. I'm not going to let this bring me down. Yes, I trip all over my words. Yes, I'm not perfect. I'm not all the time happy, because there are moments you're going to be sad, and it's okay to be sad, but you can't let it rule your life. You have to keep going. get back up. There's a time for grief. There's a time for each season, and God gives you seasons for a reason. It's to make you stronger, and I have to tell myself this. This is probably going to be a video for me, but also I want it to be a video for you guys, whoever is listening or watching, or whoever you are. Just know that you're loved and that you're special. You can't make yourself feel like that all the time. Like, every time you fail, you can't keep on holding on to those negative thoughts, because it's only going to bring you down. It's only going to bring you down. And the devil loves to screw with your mind. I mean, he loves to mess with your mind, and he loves to bring you down. Don't let him. You have power. You have the power to ignore him. And you can call out to God and tell him to throw him back to where he belongs, because he doesn't belong in your mind. It's really funny, because there is this saying that a special person in my life said, why are you charging that person rent for being in your mind? You can't, make, I don't know. It's just, you can't let that person or that bad thing that happened in your mind, in your life, be stuck in your mind. It's like being a owner of a apartment complex, and there's these people who live in this apartment complex, but they don't pay rent, and you're allowing them to not pay rent. Come on. I mean, come on. Don't let them walk all over you. Don't let those bad situations stay in your mind. It's not good to have those thoughts and those negative things in your mind. Anyways, wow, it's a really long video. I'm sorry I went over in minutes, and I don't know how this works. I really don't know how it works. I'm so new to all of this, and I'm always apologizing for myself. I'm always saying that I did a horrible job on this. I did a horrible job on that. No. If you're like that, if you say that, don't say that anymore. When you fail, but you learn. So don't let it happen. Don't let that happen. Don't let those thoughts stay in your mind. They can be erased. Those thoughts can be erased. You can start over. You can be better. You can do better. Sorry. You can do better. And that's all you need to know. You need to know that you can banish those thoughts from your mind, and you can allow God to be in your life. I'm sorry. It's not every day that we have sunshine and rainbows and see puppies and unicorns and all that. Be thankful for what you got. If you're going through something really tough, I'm sorry. I sympathize with you, and I'm praying for you, whoever you are. And I really hope that you find true happiness in life, and that God will become a part of your life if He isn't, and that you grow in Him if you already know Him. And just whoever you are, you're loved, and you can't let those thoughts rule you. So have a really wonderful day, and just pray. Pray about your situation. Pray about your mind, how your mind's thinking about the problems and issues that you're dealing with. because you can't let that drag you down. You will go up if you have a positive attitude. So just be encouraged, and I love you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'm sorry this video is very long. You stop this.